Welcome to 27 Topics. This is the day when we talk about the area happenings for the month of April, and our guest to start it off today is Nancy Eckerle, Executive Director of the Jasper Chamber of Commerce, and welcome.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate being here.
Tell us a little bit about some of the things we have going on this morning or this month. Maybe the Home and Business Expo would be a good place to start.
That's pretty much what we wanted to talk about today, Paul.
Okay.
It is finally the month for the Home and Business Expo for 2007, and as you know, and I guess as many other people know, this is the second time we've had this event, so we're very excited about it. And it will be Saturday, April 14th from 9 until 4, and then Sunday, April 15th from 11 until 3, and it will be held at the Dubois County 4-H Fairgrounds in the two main exhibit buildings. And we do have something different this year. We have some signage made, Paul, for the buildings, so you know exactly where the expo is, you know where the entrances are, and it makes it a lot easier. We will also indicate a couple of handicap parking spots.
Very good. We learned from the first year, and we'll probably learn a few things from this year.
We hope to.
But it's a great event, and there is plenty of parking. And of course, if you come out to the 4-H Fairgrounds, the buildings are easy to find.
They are very easy to find, and as you mentioned, there's plenty of parking, and it is free parking. It's also free to attend, so you don't have to spend any money to come out. And what the business or the Home and Business Expo is this year, it is a showcase of business and services of members of the Chamber and some businesses that are not members of the Chamber. So just area businesses are out showcasing what their business does and to let the public know really what exists right in their backyard.
Well, I think it is very good to show the community, the different items and the products that are available in the county, readily available to them in the area.
That's so true. You know, many times people travel out of the area for some services. And when I hear that, I think, did you ever check locally to see if that business exists here? And I would say for the most part, 99% of the time, you can get the services that you need right here in Dubois County.
Well, the other thing that we have a lot of exhibitors compared to last year. However, there is a couple of indoor and some outdoor space available for anyone who would still, like to have a booth out there. It'd be very advantageous to.
That's true.
To be
We do have a couple of booth spaces available yet. Not too many. They're gone very quickly this year. And we do have a few outdoor spaces available. And we have about 4 businesses that will be participating indoors and outdoors with what they're doing. So I think that'll add a nice element to the expo.
That will be really great, and we're looking forward. Right now, it looks like that's going to be a great weekend.
Weather-wise, I guess, I hope it is. It would be nice if it was. Last year was a nice weekend, and we hope again for this year.
Yes.
I did want to mention to the public, we have a grand prize giveaway this year, and so come and register. We're giving away some very nice items, a gift certificate that you can spend at any of the businesses who are participating in the expo. Some of the booths will have demonstrations. Almost every booth has a registration of their own, so you might be able to win a prize at a different booth. There's information, literature. It's just really a family event. So we encourage you to grab the kids and come out and just spend several hours at the expo, April 14th and 15th.
There's something else going on that weekend.
Yes, there's always so many things going on. And the Wall That Heals, it is the replica of the Vietnam War Memorial from Washington, D.C., and that will be at the National Guard Armory in Jasper, April 12th through the 15th. So again, on that 14th and 15th, kind of make a day of it and plan on just doing all kinds of things that day, because the Wall That Heals definitely is a family event too.
Just want to mention briefly that on April the 4th, there will be a groundbreaking at the Indiana Baseball Hall of Fame out at VU.
That's right, and that is at 10:30 in the morning. So it's not a real big ceremony. They plan on doing something bigger whenever they actually do the ribbon cutting. But the Indiana Baseball Hall of Fame is located on the campus of Vincennes University, Jasper, and we're very, very pleased to have that there. Ray Howard serves as the executive director of that project, and he would really like for people to come out and help with the groundbreaking and see the progress that's being made with the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Then also on the 14th of April, which is a Saturday, the busy weekend, the great weekend to be out and about, is the Big Brothers and Big Sisters fundraiser where it's bowling at the Dubois lanes and the Easttown lanes.
That's right, and if you've not put a team together yet, it's another thing you can do as a family. You don't really have to have an organized business team or anything. You can just contact Big Brothers Big Sisters. Their number is 482-BBBS, and they can help you form a team. But what a great day that would be, Paul, to have a team in the bowling for the Big Brothers Big Sisters, go to the Wall That Heals, and come out to the Home and Business Expo. So you could spend all day Saturday and Sunday just having a great weekend.
Yes, an educational one at that. Then also, I do want to mention the following weekend after that is Kids Weekend at the 4-H.
Oh, the Family Festival, yes, yes. Oh, that is another great family event where you can get all kinds of tests ran on your children, do some fun events. They usually have some neat giveaways. So, yeah, that would be, I believe, April 21st for the Family Festival.
The following weekend. Mm-hmm. Then also on April the 26th, WBDC and the DCBroadcasting, they have a fundraiser through the Jasper High School Junior Civitan Club. And this fundraiser is for the Jasper Park and Recreation Handicap Summer Camp to help defray some of the costs. And that again is on April the 26th, and we invite you to call in and pledge during that time. Usually we have kids in singing groups and musical instruments perform for the audience at that time, and we would hope that you would mark your calendar and make sure that you pledge also to help the handicap summer camp in the county.
Well, Paul, that about wraps it up. I believe there's so much going on that it'd be hard to fit it in, but I think people should take advantage of all the great things going on in the community during the month of April.
Nancy, thank you for being our guest today.
Thank you, Paul.
Okay, next we have with us Kristin Pryor from Huntingburg. She is the Executive Director of the Huntingburg Chamber and a few other office holdings over there. What's going on this month in the city of Huntingburg?
Well, coming in April, we have our Garden Gate event, and our Garden Gate event is geared around making your outdoor living space as comfortable and beautiful and delicious as your indoor living space. Come this spring and summer, you'll spend a lot of time outdoors, and you want to be comfortable and you want to enjoy it. So on April 26th through the 28th, come downtown to Huntingburg, are some of the nice little nurseries and greenhouses tucked into the rolling hills surrounding Huntingburg, and get some plants and some demonstrations and just information on how you can make that outdoor living space something that's really something to be proud of and is comfortable. We'll have cooking demonstrations at the Stock Pot on April 26th. And you can call the Stock Pot to make arrangements for that. We'll have master gardeners downtown, so if you're not quite sure how to get something to grow right for you, they'll be able to provide some tips to you as to how to make that happen. Using interesting containers for planters and using planters for interesting containers for other things. So it'll be a really great weekend with a lot of information on your outdoor living space and how to spruce it up for this coming spring and summer.
So, and that is the last weekend, I guess, of April?
It's the last weekend of April. Like I said, it starts Thursday with the cooking demonstration, and then Friday and Saturday from 10 to 5, we'll have the shops open, and almost all the shops downtown will have something in it that is geared toward the spring and summer. And then, of course, we do have the greenhouses and the nurseries out about town that will be available to get your plants from so that you can plant them. And then also you might want to check with some of the home improvement centers and the lawn and garden supply centers to make sure you get your mowers upgraded so that you can mow grass, or if you need a new one, need a new weed eater or something like that. You'll need mulch. Maybe you want to build a deck. So, going to Stein camps or something like that might be something that you want to do that weekend. But we're really trying to make sure that we spend more time out of doors. We have such great weather here in Indiana during the spring. Sometimes it may get a little bit hot and muggy in the summertime. So make considerations for that and maybe put up a canopy over your deck or something like that. But that's a great weekend to come downtown and see some demonstrations and to get some good ideas on what you want to do with your outdoor living space.
I'm always amazed at the daffodil stroll, which was just held 2 weeks ago. And how you get those daffodils in those pots and in full bloom on that weekend.
Well, that's a little trick that maybe is something too, like at the Garden Gate. They actually force those. They put them in a refrigerator. And so when they take them out of the refrigerator, they think, oh, well, it's springtime, and they start to bloom. And it's little tips like that that you can get when you come downtown and you talk to some of the people that have the shops, that they have some experience in a wide variety of different things. And we really appreciate it that all the local people shop in our downtown and at the different stores in our area, because shopping locally is really important if we're going to support our local businesses.
And this Garden Gate weekend, I think people bring plants in.
We actually occasionally will have a plant swap, and that is Back in Time Garden Club. What they do is they bring plants. If you bring a plant, they'll swap you something that they have for something that you have. So different things like that go on, and it's just a lot of fun, and it's great to see downtown in bloom, and just to get all those tips and information.
And this takes place too, it's right, I guess this week or the week before is Earth Day.
The week before is Earth Day, so we are looking again at how we conserve our environment. And again, greenery and green space is so important, and that's kind of what this is all geared around, that outdoor living environment.
And you talk about, all the greenhouses around Huntingburg lying in the different sloughs,
yes,
or hills.
And we currently are getting the 231 upgrades and the overpass down there by I-64. So if you're looking to get to Jenkins, you might actually have to go a little bit around. So you might have to go to Holland to get to them. So, if you want to call our office at 683-5699 for more information, we're more than happy to answer your questions. Or if you want to visit us online at huntingburgchamber.org, we're there as well so that you can get some information. And we are always happy to talk to you and get you the information you need to enjoy our local environment.
Another thing, we mentioned greenhouses. I think it's really neat that the Southridge High School has a greenhouse.
They do. And the kids out there, they learn about horticulture. As you may know, that Dubois County is one of the largest agricultural counties in the state, and we like to keep that up. And so don't forget that the farmers market will be starting downtown the first weekend of July, so that's a good thing that's coming too. We've got a lot of good things coming in Huntingburg, so just keep tuned in here to Channel 27. I'm sure Paul will ask me back for some more questions.
Always.
And visit us April 26th through the 28th for the Garden Gate.
Very good, and thank you for being our guest today.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back to 27 Topics. Our next guest is Kristin Ruhe. Welcome.
Thank you, Paul.
Of course, this is approaching a very busy season for you. You're busy year-round, but the Dubois County Tourism Department is really busy at this time.
Yes, definitely. We have a lot of different things coming up, not to mention a lot of events, but also a lot of things that our office is working on as well. So,
well, tell us a little bit about what you've got going this
Sure. Well, we are obviously still continuing to promote our website. Visit DuboisCounty.com. We just rolled out with it in December, mid-December, after our new rebranding. So we're definitely always looking for different ways to continue to enhance that and anyone that has any events or anything that would be tourist related, it can be special events or festivals, it could be a sports tournament, please go online to visit DuBoisCounty.com and go to our Contact Us page, and they can submit event and any kind of events online to us, and we can look through them and see if we feel they'd be appropriate for our visitors. So
I think that is a great idea. Whether you think it's good for the whole area or
Right.
not, let you decide whether or not this is something that you want to put on the webpage.
right, and you can always submit it, and always try, and we'll go ahead and determine there if it would be something our visitors would be interested. So
There you go. I think that's a great idea.
thank you.
Then what else do we have coming up? Some events this month.
Sure. We're gearing up for a bunch of spring events. There are a few events coming up at the Jasper Arts Center. Let's see here. They have coming up in April, they have their Art Guild, the annual Dubois County Art Guild exhibit. That'll be the whole month of April. And then also the Jasper Chamber Business and Home Expo, they have that coming up. We have Ferdinand Urban Garden Days and Garden Gate Weekend. Those are all events that are coming up here in throughout the month of
yes.
April. Yes.
And then, of course, in early May, we have a big downtown event.
Yes, we have the Chalk Walk in early May, and that's by the JCAC. Very, very good event. We actually were up in Indianapolis a few weeks ago promoting just some different things in the area to some travel writers, and we definitely have some people interested in the arts event in the Chalk Walk, so and some different things that they're doing.
And you're preparing to promote Dubois County at some conventions?
Yes, we are getting ready for our National Association of Sports Commissions. It's basically a sports trade show, and that'll be in Texas, and that's coming up here just in a couple of weeks. Basically, the goal is to go down, go to Texas, and we'll meet with some different sports organizers from all over the nation. It's just the event happens to be held in Texas this year, and work with them to get some sports tournaments back here. So we're definitely already working with a lot of sports tournament directors and organizations locally here, and they've all been such a big help to us, definitely so far. So.
And explain to us a little bit about the FAM tour that's taking place the 1st of May.
The FAM tour is going to be on May 1st through 3rd. It is in conjunction with Orange and Daviess counties. We've held this every year for the past few years, probably about 5 to 10 years or so. We've held this event. We have a full motor coach this year, and basically what that is, it's tour operators from all across the nation that are invited to come to our area and to experience what we have, and in hopes that they will bring their own tours back here. So that's the goal of it. We do have our best turnout that we've ever had. So we have 36 tour operators on board right now, and then they each can bring a guest. So basically we have a full motor coach. We will probably be putting people on a waiting list and or doing one in the fall as well. So definitely a great turnout this year.
And then also you're hosting a spring tourism luncheon.
Yes, we have our annual spring tourism luncheon, and this is the one annual luncheon that the Tourism Commission has each year. It's in conjunction with National Tourism Week and also with Visit Indiana Week, which is May 12th through the 20th. So our luncheon is on Thursday, May 17th. The luncheon will be at Sultan's Run and will begin at 11:30. And we have a new theme this year. It's going to be Tourism in Dubois County, a celebration of 15 years. Our commission has been in the works for 15 years now, so we're celebrating that, and there's been some many great things that have happened in each of our communities also throughout this past year. So we'll definitely be highlighting that and highlighting local tourism success stories.
Time really flies. It does not seem like 15
Yes,
years.
no, it doesn't, and that's what's so great. And we've had some great things happen in our local community that we're very proud of, that we want to make sure and tout this year as well. So.
And then continue promoting the entire area?
Yes, we are obviously going to always continue promoting the area to potential visitors. That's an ongoing efforts through everything that we do, whether it be advertising, marketing, going to shows, having our brochures out in brochure racks, anything that we can do. And this includes promoting the hotels, restaurants, shops, events, and sports tournaments.
And, this week is a Highway Work Zone Safety Week,
Right.
Awareness Week.
Right, it definitely is.
And where we, being in tourism and you can travel down the highway and see signs already.
Right.
For people to be on guard. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. Well, we just want to make sure, like Paul said, we just want to make sure that everyone is being cautious. Always, for both, we want our tourists to be cautious, and we also want local people to be cautious for our tourists and for anybody else, and definitely for the people, working in the construction zone. So they do a very good job, and we always need to be cautious of them. So.
And I see you got a little.
Yeah, seeing there's a little orange ribbon here. I think I'm going to put that. I might have to put that up at the office.
There you go.
Stick it up. That way it'll always remind me.
There you go. Be careful when you go out for
That's right.
Safety of the workers along the highway.
That's right. That's right.
Well, thank you for being our guest.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it.
Okay, our next guest is Roger Corley. He's with the YMCA, and he has many things going. And we're going to start off with registration today.
Excellent. Yes, today, and thank you for having us here. Summer camp registration begins today, and we are expanding the summer camp every summer. First summer we had 2 sites in Tell City and Ferdinand. Last summer we had in Jasper, and then this summer we're going to expand in Santa Claus as well. So we have 4 different sites that individuals can participate in, and what great thing about the Santa Claus summer camp site is we're going to serve 3 and 4-year-olds as well. All the other campsites are 5 to 15 years of age. So lots of things happening, and we have a huge amount of activities planned for the 11 weeks of summer.
Those 11 weeks will be over before we know it. So what are some of the things we have?
Well, we have theme weeks that we actually provide. Kids Olympics, YMCA in the Arts, Splashtacular weeks. So that's a lot of water games and fun. So those are some of the theme weeks that we have. And then what we do basically is we try to cater the activities within each day according to that theme. But every week we will have an opportunity for the children to take field trips. Some of those field trips will be to the swimming pools so they can cool off from the hot weather. But then also arts and crafts. We'll have Indiana academic standards that will be taken care of. So, we have just lots of things that the staff will really participate in and get the children involved.
Certainly it's a great time to keep the kids active while they're not in school.
Yes, and our goal is to help the children have the summer, because it's their summer of fun. And so our goal is to make that fun, or make that summer fun for all of them, because that's what they're there for. So we'll do all kinds of things to make sure that happens. And one thing just to remind parents as you register is the fact that we want parents to pack a lunch, a snack with drinks, as well as a change of clothes, because sometimes we get into some messy activities that are fun, and that's what kids like. So our staff will get in there with them.
Well, you kind of talked about it there by packing lunch and everything. Before the summer starts here, we have a Healthy Kids Day coming up on the 14th.
That's correct, April 14th, and it's really an open house for every family to bring not only their children, but bring moms and dads, grandparents, etc. We want everyone to be involved. Come by, just see what the YMCA has. It's kind of an open house situation from that perspective. But we'll also have booths there from individuals or organizations in the area that serve youth or serve families. They'll be there to pass out information on their activities and what's going on. We hope to have the fire department and ambulance and the police department there, just so the children can kind of see what those professions are like and also what they have to deal with. And just lots of fun. And we also have the normal activities that we have during the course of a YMCA day. And so that's the climbing wall, the Dance Dance Revolution, the game bikes. So those types of fun, dodgeball, we have basketball, lots of different activities that will be going on that day.
And where's this at?
That's going to be at the YMCA location, which we're located behind the Monastery Immaculate Conception in Ferdinand. And we hope to be able to attract as many people as possible, especially those who haven't been to the YMCA yet. Come by and visit. It's a free day. You don't have to bring any coupons or don't have to come with a member. Just come in and just say you're interested in looking around. But come ready to do something. So come in your tennis shoes, your shorts, your short sleeve shirts, and ready to have some fun.
So it's going to be a great weekend.
Oh, it'll be a fantastic weekend. It's from 10 to 2 on April the 14th. It's a Saturday, so get the children involved in something fun for the day.
And we haven't touched on it for a while. How is membership going for the Tri-County YMCA?
We're really growing. Every month seems to be that much better than the previous month. And so we're up to 1,295 total members at this time. We're excited about that, really exceeding expectations to the point. But really, more importantly than that, we're doing programming in the area that we're attracting over 2,000 people in every year. So 2,000 more individuals are getting involved in basketball programs or soccer or t-ball. And, that's the 3 to kindergarten age group. And we do some adult programs. This summer we're going to be doing the adult softball, co-ed softball. So we're hoping to really attract some more folks involved in those types of activities too. And always are open to new ideas and new thoughts. So anybody who wants to share, don't hesitate to call us.
If people think they might be interested in joining the Tri-County YMCA, what should they do?
Well, first and foremost, come by and see the facility. Never want someone to just do something over the phone. We want individuals to come in, see what we have, talk with the staff, meet the staff, find out what we're doing. We have trainers that are there to help individuals get started in the exercise. But call us. Our phone number is 367-1411, extension 2814, or you can go on our website, TriCountyYMCA.org. There we list all the activities we do, including programs, current programs or programs coming up soon. And then we'll also list all the different features of the facility there. And our contact information is there. So if you forget the phone number, go to our website, TriCountyYMCA.org, and we'll be able to help out.
What are some of the hottest programs you have going right now?
Well, the hottest program right now is T-ball. We finished the registration just last week, and what we're doing now is getting ready to serve 100 different children in T-ball. But the 3 to kindergarten age group programs are really where we found out that individuals really are excited about getting their young children involved in a social activity that has to do with the sport that not only the children will love, but the parents love as well, because it's really a family involvement kind of activity. And so all the kinder kicker soccer is what we call our soccer program. It's indoor. We do the biddy basketball during the winter, and then during the spring we do the t-ball. So all those programs are really hot programs. And then we talked about our membership, with the cardiovascular and the strength equipment and the climbing wall and the dodgeball and the batting cage and the basketball. That's a very popular activity. And then our ballroom dance. We have another ballroom dance class starting April 17th. It'll last 6 weeks. It's one night a week. If anyone's interested in getting involved in the dance type activity, we haven't seen you out there yet, but I know you've talked about it a lot, so we'd like to get everyone involved who's interested.
Well, I'm encouraging you to continue.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I tell you, our time's up, but thank you, and I hope you have a great month, and we'll see you next month.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
If you or someone you know has a talent to showcase or an event to promote on 27 topics, please contact this station